Well, one thing we've been struggling with for a while is how to kind of get our design track back into the horror vein, which is one of the things that really kind of started the company and is certainly something we're really interested in. But like many things, product lines kind of run in cycles. And a cycle that we really wanted to kind of come back at with some real energy was the Jason Freddy franchise. So we've just recently done a Freddy piece that was kind of designed to be a little bit of a kind of a role-playing piece where the character was sort of intended to be his actual size sitting on a human skull. And so we wanted to kind of come at Jason with a little bit of interpretive license as well, which we've been given from the licensor. So we want, Jason obviously has been interpreted, what now, going on 14, 15 incarnations or something. But there have been common themes that have evolved as the character has evolved. Obviously the hockey mask being one of them. But you know, the certain level of rot and whether or not Jason is or isn't a zombie type character has kind of been flirted with in various designs throughout the films. So what we wanted to do was just pretty much drop the lever on that and go all the way and say, all right, well, let's just assume then that Jason is, you know, a complete force of death and destruction, and in that incarnation has got a lot more of a zombie kind of a character. So we really wanted to make a piece that kind of would evoke a certain Frazetta-like icon character to Jason himself. So we put together a design and we went to a sculptor named Paul Komodo who had a really great, loose kind of, just a great horror sculpture style. And he took some illustrations that Joe Allard had done for the character and sort of took it and brought that extra life to it that we were looking for. So we were trying to capture the sort of shambling, hulking mass that Jason sort of represents, but kind of play with the proportions a little bit and bring a little bit more excitement and energy to the way the character's just sort of silhouette would project. And the body is just a pretty grotesque, you know, symphony of open sores and, you know, maggot-covered wounds and everything else, as well as shredded clothing. And, you know, the base has got a pretty horrific kind of loose pile of body parts that kind of, you know, really evoke this sort of, you know, Conan Frazetta on the body pile kind of interpretation, just less battlefield oriented and more the sort of homicidal maniac kind of angle that, you know, Jason is pretty much the signature star of.